What's up, guys? Deku and I are here today to give you a unboxing of my newest Funko. I'm very excited for this, and I'm proud of myself because I actually waited until I woke up and got back from work and to do this, to open this, so I can actually do it on video and everything for once. So I'm excited. Now, because of changing jobs and stuff like that, I have been slowing down on buying Funkos, but I am trying to make sure that I get the ones that are coming out that are going to be like either harder to get or more expensive down the line, like this one right here, which I've talked about in previous videos. So let's get ahead and unbox this as my kitty continues to lick me. So, super fun fact, I have cats and I have a dog, and they are emotional support animals. They are certified or whatever. I don't need to get into that. Not service animals, emotional support. That means they stay at home. They don't go anywhere. I don't bring them places, anything like that. But I am allergic to everything. I'm allergic to everything that's not mixed feathers and tobacco, which I find stupid. I'd rather be allergic to freaking tobacco than anything else. The mixed feathers thing isn't that big of a deal. It's just kind of funny. If I was exposed to real feather pillows as a child, there's a chance I'd be allergic to them too. But I'm not around feathers, like ever, other than when I've worked at the pet stores that I've worked at. So, this is my roommate's kitty cat, and he's trying to get in the view, so we're just going to go ahead and get him, there you go, get him to walk behind me before he walks on top of the box. So I'm very, very excited for this, and I also did go ahead and take off the sticker that had my address on it and everything like that. I was smart this time. But go ahead and let you see what's inside. It is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I was not able to get the Rob Lucci one, unfortunately. There you guys go. They're going to be very happy about that. I'll put some catnip in it here in a second. But I was not able to get the Rob Lucci one, which is really saddening. Surprisingly sold out. And Raikou also sold out, like, right away. I was like an hour or two late to the drop, unfortunately, which is kind of on me. But I woke up a little late. So, I'm just happy that I was able to get the one that I, oh my gosh, Deku. Hey, Sir Deku-ius. Deku. You gotta move. My kitties. You gotta love them. But I was really happy that the main one that I wanted out of all of them didn't sell out, because I don't have this guy as a Funko period in my collection yet. I don't have him or Jinbei. I have everyone else. Yeah, I have everybody else except for, now I have him. So now all I need is one of Jinbei's Funkos. Ichigo! She's a reverse sneeze. Calm down, there you go. Sorry. So, fun fact, if your dog's never doing that, I find that scratching, like rubbing their chest like this, soothingly helps. If your dogs do the reverse sneeze. Mine does, because he likes to go into the litter box and breathe in dust when he shouldn't, for obvious reasons. So we gotta let the kitty pass. Be okay. That's why we have a baby gate up. I have to be very on top of the baby gate, because if the baby gate's not up, he's gonna be in the litter box. But let's get to the Funko finally, because, you know, I could be pausing this and stuff like that, but I'm just let y'all see the chaos that I live in. And finally, we get to see the brook on the shark marine, on the shark submerge, which is awesome because I just passed this part a bit ago. I'm almost at episode 1000. I've taken a slight break from it because of the Pokemon game. I've been on a Pokemon, I have 60 hours, a little bit over 60 hours in Pokemon ZA already, because of the fact that I had like a few days in between jobs to not work and stuff. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm extremely excited about this. He looks so freaking nice. So I am finally going to pause this and bring you guys over to my collection over there, because I do have the other two, the Ryans. I don't have either one of Luffy on his, either the Going Merry or the Thousand Sunny. But that's okay. One day I will. They're must-haves, along with Shanks and Roger's wanted posters. But let's bring this over to my collection. This is why I love kitties. Alright, so we are over here at my shelf, and obviously I have a ton of Funkos. The only thing that I'm not liking is that there's definitely not enough room to keep him in his box. He does seem as big as Nico Robbins, but not as big as Nami's. And this is where I'm not sure where I'm gonna put him, because I'd like to keep them all in their box, the ride ones. If there's any ride one I'm gonna take out of this box, it's probably gonna be the Moby Dick. That's gonna mess up my entire like stack that I have going here. This is the best part about getting another Funko. Once you've reached like a certain amount, you really get to like every new Funko means you're redoing your entire room. Like I still haven't really got in a spot for Big Mama yet. As you can see, she's just chilling down there. And I have some sake that I like to get incorporated by the brothers, Sabo, Ace, and Luffy, but I don't really have the room for that point yet. I would like to upgrade this to have a second shelf with it. That's just gonna be whenever I end up moving, probably. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up taking Child Big Mama out of the box. Let me do some more camera movement here. Take Big Mama out of her box, go all the way up. Put her on that side, and then have Cake Man Luffy over here in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not too sure. And then I have no idea how I'm gonna do the rides. We're gonna have to like completely redo this. I'll probably end up taking them all down and putting it all back up. So that's what I find to be the best way to do it when I'm at a complete loss. Yeah. Fun. I might try to get it on video. I might add it to this. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see how I feel throughout the day. So I am back. It is actually the next day. I ended up not recording anything until the sun went down, and until today, I didn't have any kind of like ring light or anything to use for lighting for my place. But my room is like the front room, so it's right in the window, so it works beautifully with like the natural lighting. So I was just gonna wait till today to do that. I ended up going up to Ross and got this super freaking awesome ring light phone stand that goes up to 54 inches, which I don't know if you guys realize this, but I'm only 5 foot. I'm very short, so this thing is like perfect for me. It's almost as tall as me. And yeah, I'm loving this thing. I know I probably look bleh. It's because I'm tired and I don't wear makeup and I don't do any kind of skincare or anything like that. I don't care. And I drink a lot of Monsters and eat greasy food, but apparently I eat a lot of cat hair. Okay, I got it, thank God. I was about to pause the video. I was like, I'm not about to sit on here on video doing that. But of course I did get some other stuff while I was at Ross and at Marshall's. First, I'm going to show off the thing I got for my kitties, because this is why I love going to Ross and Marshall's. I always end up finding random stuff for them for like super cheap. For $3, I got this like playmat thingy. This little like hide and play thing, which my cats love doing, using stuff like that and going into like bags and boxes and stuff. And then it came with 2 little toys, which I love. I love buying toys for my pets. It's like a sign of how I'm gonna be with my future kid if I ever have a kid. They're already interested in the ball. Ichigo, you better leave it alone. I love when they come with these things too. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of small for my animals, but we got this. Did he really steal the mouse? Ichigo, my dog, stole the mouse. There we go. Toto's already interested in it. And then I might as well show the last thing I got from Marshall. That was actually Marshall's. I don't know if I said Ross or Marshall's for that. But while I was at Marshall's, I did find an Auto Rocket Funko Pop, which I'm really freaking happy about because Rocket Power was one of my favorite shows back in the day. And there's also a little niche game that some people might know about if you had a GameCube, or I think it was also on PS2. But Rocket Power Beach Bandits, this was one of my favorite games to the point where I had to rebuy it on the GameCube. I'm very, very slowly working on my GameCube collection. But I had to get Otto when I saw him at Marshall's. He was $10, which I mean isn't crazy bad for a Funko nowadays because the prices have gone up. The box is a little beat up, but I when it comes to the ones that I personally like, I don't care about the condition. I'm very rarely resell my Funkos. I resold 3 Funkos, and I technically didn't even resell them. I traded them to a local store for in-store credit for a Funko that I wanted that they had. And most of them were actually mystery Funkos I'd gotten off the website that I didn't really care for. So I don't really resell, not too frequently. I have like 2 or 3 Funkos listed online right now, but I doubt they're gonna sell, and I don't really care if they do. But at Ross, I did pick up this Bitty Bop Deadpool because they had the Dino Pool in it. I don't want to start collecting the Bitty Bops for Deadpool too much, but I do have the Chimichanga truck. I don't know, you can kind of see it over there. I do have the Chimichanga truck, and I love Dino Pool. I've wanted a Dino Pool Funko since it came out, but I've not been like crazy big on Deadpool. I do love Deadpool, but I fell out of superheroes in like high school-ish. Never got into comics, so we will open this so you guys can see the ultra rare or rare or whatever I get. I love that they come with these too. That's another reason why I grabbed this one. Okay, get all of these out. We have Deadpool Roman Senator. I love Deadpool, I'm not gonna lie. Plus the Deadpool video game is absolutely hilarious. My roommate has it on the Xbox, but I have it on digital Xbox. I can't play it. We have a Deadpool Barista. Oh, kitty, don't do that. We got a Barista Deadpool. And then we got my favorite, my main man. We got Dino Pool. Gotta love the Dino Pool. I really do. I love Dino Pool. If you please stop walking on the... Please stop. I love you. You're so cute. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, okay. So it fell out of the little... So I kind of saw the top of it, but I can also see the top of it from there. Let's see. I've never ever done this one. Oh god, I suck at this. Okay, here we go. We got Beauty Pageant Deadpool. Okay, I love it. You know, this gives me the vibes if you guys know Fairly Odd Parents. Timmy's dad wanted to be Miss Dimsdale. Alright, that's the vibes I'm getting from Deadpool Beauty Pageant. Oh god, I'm all shaky, try not to tip them. And there we have them. My little bitty bop Deadpools. I love it, I'm not gonna lie. The only one I actually don't care for too much, ironically, is the Barista Deadpool, but now that I'm seeing, like, the closer I'm looking at him, I'm realizing he has gauges that are Deadpool faces. I love that. I love that way too much. Okay, so now I gotta find a spot to put those in, and, I did move my One Piece Funkos around a little bit, and I guess I can show you guys that really quick. Let's see if I can move this over there. I realized that this is not going to work out for recording, so I'll just show you guys my new recording thing that I'll be using while I'm sitting at my desk. And then over here, we've got the shelf that I changed up a little bit. Not a crazy amount, just a little bit. You can see there's nothing on this shelf now because my cats do like to lay there. And then I unboxed, I can't remember her name. Cannot remember it, but I unboxed Sanji's sister. Put her next to Sangoro until I get more Funkos because my kitty likes to lay there And since there was only technically 3 and then 2 because I unboxed Child Big Mama, I just didn't like, I don't like how it looks with just 2 on a shelf. So I got this shelf looking like this. And then we've got the good shelf. No, I'm kidding. I am absolutely obsessed with all of my ride Funkos though. I really, really want to get Luffy on the Going Merry and the Thousand Sunny, but I know those are very pricey Funkos. That's gonna be a minute. I did put Rob Lucci up there for now, although I would like to keep my Admirals separate, like on their own. It just for now until I get more Funkos. In a perfect world, I'd have enough of the One Piece Funkos already and enough room to be able to display them by arc and like in order of arc. But unfortunately, I don't. So we're stuck like this, where the closest I come is this really cool Big Mama shelf that I got going on here. And then we have Wano, the next arc, right here. Like, I have figures and the different variants of Luffy. That's my goal for my One Piece collection, is to be able to have such a nice display that you can almost see the arcs as you look at it. That's probably my goal, especially since just all of it works out so well with how Funko does them. The only things that don't count are the wanted posters. They would be like, obviously, like the top of the whole display. And yeah, I did end up taking Buggy out of the box, which makes me nervous because I just see so many different things that can break on him as a cat owner. They don't usually get up there. They usually get right here, which is why there's not going to be any Funkos here, but instead stickers. They don't even really knock those guys down. Knock on wood, because I don't. But yeah. And also shout out to Skittle Rampage. If you guys are watching me, you probably know Skittle Rampage. I have another Sanji clip somewhere, but he gave me 3 or 4 of those. I'm pretty sure he gave me another Sanji one. I could be wrong. I really can't remember now. But I think I might have got Jinbei on my own. I cannot remember, but he gave me either 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of these clips when I bought my Monkey D. Luffy wanted poster off of his Whatnot auction. And I loved that. That actually was really awesome, because I did pay a pretty penny for it. It was worth it. That's one of my absolute favorite Funkos. Along with my all of my wanted posters are my favorite. But these 2 right here, absolute favorites and dreams to get signed still. I was so close to getting him signed, but we don't need to talk about that. I'm still a little salty at GalaxyCon for that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I've heard the guy is super nice, so it's gonna be worth it when I finally get it signed. I'm horrible with names, so don't judge me for not being able to remember the voice actor's name. I know his face, and that's more impressive than anything. But yeah, I'll go back to my desk and hopefully end this video. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I believe that might be it for this video. I'm really loving this Ring camera. I'm really working on getting together more stuff to actually start streaming, and I'm so excited because it's finally coming to fruition. I got my computer all good. Now all I need is, I don't know if I need a webcam. I'm feeling like I might be able to get away with rigging it up to run off of my phone as the camera, since I got this ring light, so that I don't have to worry about getting a webcam, and my headset plugs directly into my computer, so I'd probably also have to get a different headset, although I have Beats headsets. I'm not sure if they'll work with a capture card. I gotta figure it out. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do some more research on it, and if I don't need to get a webcam and a mic, and all I need to get is a capture card, then I will hopefully be starting to stream in the next like 2, maybe 3 weeks. I get paid weekly now, which is going to be good and bad. We all know how that works, so we all know why that's good and bad. But I'm very excited, very pumped for the future. Finally, I've been on and off YouTube for 10 years, more than 10 years, since like 2012 maybe. Since before I'm sorry, I know it's been at least since the launch of the 3DS XL, or a little bit after the launch of the 3DS XL, because one of my first videos was an unboxing of a 3DS XL. And actually, I'm very sorry because I did videos before that. I am thinking of my last YouTube channel that I had. I have a channel that's even older than that I continuously forget about. Way back in the day, I was making videos using my mom's webcam that we used to use to Skype my grandparents in Florida. Oh god. I'd make DS videos on Nintendogs and stuff like that. You can just pop Ichigo. He a weenie. You could tell he a weenie dog. He's trying to burrow into something. But yeah. I've been on here for a minute. I've been wanting to get capture video of Pokemon games since Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Probably since I would say Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because there was a YouTuber that used to do Pokemon videos named Super Skarmory, and he was the first person I ever watched do a Let's Go, or a walkthrough, or whatever you want to call it. First person I ever watched do one of those, and I loved it. So, yeah. Hoping that I can get that started up soon. And, yeah. I hope you guys liked this video. Since I didn't end it off yesterday, I'm gonna figure out what to call this now. I guess it kind of became a hang out with me day, pickup day, I don't know, listen to me talk day. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I really hope you'll come check out my live streams once I get them started.